Hello and welcome to the Blue Podcast Network. This is the Gold Show, the Premier League show, episode number 16. I'm joined by Ronnie, Henry and Kian. How are we all doing, guys?
Meh.
Back down to earth for me. So
yeah.
We're not talking about us this week.
Why are our moods always dictated by football? We could be fine. We could be great. Life could be fantastic.
Well,
Football
we can ask Ronnie how his mood is based on football in a minute.
A Joe Hart decent, I think, is fine.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Decent.
We've got plenty of games to go ahead and get through. Let's get started. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1. This is where we're going to start. We're going to change it up a bit. What a game of footy, eh?
It's a really good game. It's one that's like not season defining, but it's one that's like you're going to remember it being part of this season. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Because the whole narrative going into it was like Caicedo versus Rice, and the answer ended up being Reece James. So
yeah.
it was great.
The ref was very card happy, wasn't he?
Yep.
He treated it like a Battle of the Bridge game.
Yeah.
He was literally, as soon as he saw the fouls, booking.
I mean, it's quite good if you had like a bet on for 3 players to get booked. You had a very high chance of winning.
They also had the chance of Anthony Taylor within the first 20 minutes as well. They were on his back immediately.
Yeah, but it was both teams. Both sets of fans were chanting at him, which... Would you say that's rare?
Well,
that both
yeah,
teams?
because
No, I don't think it is that rare.
I don't think anyone really likes Anthony Taylor for a ref point of view.
Especially Chelsea and Arsenal.
I don't like him. I think he's a crap ref.
I think Chelsea and Arsenal have the biggest agenda. Like, remember when Chelsea played Liverpool and the double jeopardy rule for Reece James when he handballed it on the line?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That happened and he got sent off and a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
When it should have just been a penalty and maybe a yellow card.
Yeah.
Or just a sending off.
No, because if you
can't
handball
send
it in
him off
the area, then it would be a
penalty.
penalty.
Come on, Henry. Use your brain.
No, I'm too. I don't like any of the refs. I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't like any of them.
I like Gillett. I think
Right,
Joe Gillett's
yeah.
alright.
Gillet.
What?
His name is Gillet.
No, it's not. It's Gillett.
Let's just let him think. It's
Yeah.
I'd rather let
We
him
could
think
talk about this
It's
another
not
time.
pronounced
Oh,
Gillet.
no, it's not. No,
No,
I'm not having
Gillet.
this.
I would
No.
much rather him pronounce it wrongly forever than him say Gillett all the time.
Yeah,
Just leave it like that.
okay.
Fine.
We've mentioned Reece James into midfield. What a week he had. It was unbelievable in that Barcelona game as well, in the double pivot. And then, yeah, he just absolutely ran the show. Chelsea was so impressive, despite going down to 10 men. They played really well.
I think also on top of that, I feel like Arsenal struggle against teams that sit back a little bit because the same thing happened against Sunderland. They didn't go down to 10 men, did they?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why that popped into my mind, but they're another team that's sort of like
Yeah.
they let Arsenal put on the pressure, and although they conceded 2 goals, they also scored because of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Chelsea is sort of in the same vein. I think those 2 games are very comparable in that way as well.
Definitely. Mikel Merino stepping up and scoring for Arsenal as well.
Who needs Gyokeres?
The fact that he was brought in as a central midfielder and, of course, is still a central midfield player,
Yeah.
but he keeps on popping up with these important goals for Arsenal.
I think it seems to be the thing. Out of position players just run the show, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a thing with Arsenal. In a minute, they've got centre backs at full back. I know that's kind of the new
Technically,
norm.
Nkapie played left back for Leverkusen.
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was thinking more like Calafiori and
I know what you mean.
yeah.
It annoys me as well that way. But we keep forgetting a very key piece of information here. Reece James was always a centre mid who got moved to right back. He was a centre mid in the Chelsea academy, and when he got the loan move to Wigan, they moved him to right back.
If we're
Suddenly
talking
he's a
about
right
this,
back.
then Ashley Cole's a striker.
No, but it's not like
Scott McTominay.
when he's in the under.
Exactly.
It's not like
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not like we're in the under 9s and McTominay's up front scoring. This is like on the fringes of the Chelsea team. He got a low move for experience to Wigan, and they redeployed him as a right back.
Right.
And then that was his position. He was a centre mid originally. He was always a centre mid.
But in the latter stages of Cobham, he was a right back. He was.
No,
I think
this isn't like
In
a
the under
revolution.
21s.
But this isn't a revolutionary thing. Oh, suddenly he's a centre mid.
No
He
player.
was always centre mid.
No player who ends up right back or left back played there the whole career, including academy.
Yeah.
No player.
Nah, he was not.
I mean, it's like,
He was a centre mid.
it's always been a conversation.
Same with
Reece-
Trent. Exact same with
Yeah,
Trent.
there's always been a conversation of Reece James going into midfield. Remember it like before his like injuries back in the Lampard days mainly when he came through at Chelsea. There was always that conversation of him going into midfield. I remember I had a card on FIFA that played him in midfield.
His Wigan team of the season was a CDM.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it was like a FIFA 21.
It was position change.
He got it was position
It was
change
a Wonder
one.
Kid one. It was a few
Yeah,
stars.
it was that
a
one.
few
It was that
stars.
one. And he was unreal. And I was like, yeah, you can blame it centre mid. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Where does this leave Chelsea then? 6 points off the top. I didn't have them in the title race at the start of the season. We spoke about this a few weeks ago.
I still don't.
You still don't have them there.
I think we were having this conversation last season as well.
Yeah.
They started off really well last season. People thought they were in the title race because I remember we talked to Ubaid about it. Like I think you asked him, "Are you in a title race this season?" He said no.
I don't think the defence is good enough either.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not good enough.
They apart from I know James ain't playing there, but I feel like James is their only world class defender. Well, Gyokeres, yeah.
What could change my mind is if Cole Palmer comes back in and their attack is completely revitalised. That's another thing as well.
Yeah.
No, for me, I called it at the start of the season. I knew they'd be up there. And they dropped off a little bit at the start of the season. Maybe not the greatest of starts, but they're still well and truly in it. And they will be for quite a long time, I reckon.
They're in it because they're 6 points away, but I just don't think they're going to be in a title race.
We're only
in
7
February.
points away.
Oh, don't you
Oh,
dare!
here we
but
go.
That is my
You
point.
dare.
Just because they're 6 points away doesn't mean they're in a title race. Is what I think.
But
Even though they are third, but
United
I just
are
don't
9
think
points.
so. They don't feel threatening to me.
United are 9 points.
Oh, 9 points is it?
Yeah.
now? Oh, okay,
You're on the same points as us, and look at how bad we've been this season. So
Are they above you? Or-
they are on goal difference
Oh dear.
right now. Yeah.
Oh,
And
dear.
Arsenal aren't that smooth sailing. Can we
No,
just
it's
say
true.
as well?
No, please.
They aren't that smooth
Injuries
sailing.
are piling up already.
Right, don't
Yeah.
let Arsenal win the league, but I swear to God, don't let City win the league either. What the hell's going
Who
on?
is going to win the league?
Anyone but those two.
Well, I don't think anyone but those two
Yeah,
will win
yeah.
the league at the moment, to be completely honest.
Also, would
Anyone.
you
I'll take
be
anyone.
happy in a world at the World Cup where Reece James joins Rice in the midfield?
No, because
I
I
Just,
want.
just a question.
No,
want
because
Anderson.
I want Anderson,
Yeah.
but that's just me being biased.
He's done well
but-
so far. You got to look at performance. People way to prioritise club performances over England performances.
Because Reece James would be the holding midfielder, by the way, as well. Because he does sit.
Could you not
For
play?
me, you earn your place in the England squad by performing at club level, and then
Right.
you've earned your chance to play for England. And then if you mess it up, then that has to say
But Reece
something.
James hasn't messed it up.
No, I'm mainly talking about Phil Foden here and why he shouldn't
Oh,
go.
well, that
But-
was not in the conversation.
No,
at all.
no.
Like,
But my point is, Anderson got his chance and grabbed it with both hands, and therefore it probably should be Anderson.
Could we not just play James at right back because he'll still do
oh no, I know.
I
I
agree.
think so.
I think you-
I'm just saying it's a question.
But who's the other option?
Livermento.
Livermento, Spence. You could even put Ezri Konza up there if we want to go more.
I
attack-
think
Trent
I know
gets
it sounds
playing again?
defensive,
Can
but
I
Trent-
just say none of us said Trent until you brought it up.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because he's a great football player, and I'll stand by that.
Am I
But
the
I
only
just feel
one
like
who
he's-
doesn't think he matches his England system at all?
He never has. Though,
Yeah, exactly.
has he?
And
Probably
therefore, you
not.
probably shouldn't pick him.
He's very specific, Trent. He only suits certain teams for me, or they have to adapt to him.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I mean, he's not exactly cutting lights at Madrid, is he?
He got
no,
dropped.
but
He was very good in the
he's
last two games.
He's been
He's been very
starting
good.
recently. He's getting back on it. He's a great football player.
He got dropped for
but
Carvajal.
we're gonna have to move
he's
on.
back in now. He's not starting again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's move on. Newcastle United have been pretty atrocious away from home this season. Picked up a massive 4-1 win at
Malik
Goodison Park. Yeah, Malik Chow, 2 goals. What a signing
I
he's
really
been.
He's been
like
good
it.
this
I
season.
really
That's a great
like
bit of
him.
business.
I've said it so many times now. This season, I think he has actually been one of the stronger defenders in the league, despite Newcastle's.
Yeah.
I do feel like
Was-
Newcastle are incredibly talented at signing centre backs. They're very good. If you look at all the past centre backs,
Botman,
they've
Burn.
all been so strong.
Shaw.
Botman had a great start, but Dan Burns called up to England now. Shaw's been brilliant.
Shaw was pre-takeover, so I don't really count him. He
No, but
wasn't.
I'm just saying
that
Newcastle, I'm
wasn't
not
a-
saying takeover
That
or not.
wasn't a decision that was made by this transfer team, so you
I
can't
know.
really count it as
I
part
didn't
of
say
this.
that. I
not-
said
but-
Newcastle centre backs. I didn't.
No.
I didn't specify who
Still
the
got,
director
still
of
got
football is.
Lascelles on the books.
I kind of
Yeah.
get what you're saying, but at the same time,
I'm just saying it's a strange trend.
Shaw was one great centre back signing out of a million shit ones. The centre backs beforehand were Lascelles,
million
who
shit
wasn't
ones.
that great. Shaw, Colaccini.
You just said great signing shot and then listed him in the bad ones.
No, so those were signings in that kind of period before the takeover. So at that point,
I agree, they're signings
there's
that-
no trend.
I don't want to waffle about
It's
Newcastle.
one off, but but since the takeover, there has been a trend. So you have to
Right.
look at when the trend has happened, because beforehand they were actually pretty poor.
Well, he's still a great signing for Newcastle United either way. Voltemada on the score sheet as well. Lewis Miley comes into the team
He's been playing really well.
and got
He'll
a goal
keep
and an
playing, I
assist in
think.
this game.
Yeah.
Very
Do you see who
impressive.
else got a goal contribution for once?
Anthony
He
Elanga
actually
did.
got a goal contribution. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
But
Is that his first?
I think
Yeah,
Lewis
first one
Miley
for
might
Newcastle.
take Joe Linton's place, by the way. But
You think so? Yeah.
He was
think
very
so.
good last night as well.
He was.
Very good last night.
We are going to be talking about Newcastle, Tottenham as well later on. But as for Everton, that's a really poor loss at home. Lose 4-1. I know they went ahead and beat Bournemouth last night, so that sort of counteracts
It's
it
a good
in way.
recovery. It's
Yeah.
a good recovery in midweek, I think.
100%.
I feel like with Everton, they're just very inconsistent.
I think
1 week, they'll look good.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 week, they're just tragic.
Yeah.
getting a new stadium, though, you're always going to struggle at home. It just happens. Look at every team that's got a new stadium. It just is a trend with it.
Yeah, I just feel like the league at the moment, there's just so many teams that are inconsistent. I think it's why you're seeing such a close points tally between from 5th to sort of 13th, 14th in the league. There's not
go
a lot.
higher.
Yeah, it probably is higher. I mean, if I look at it here, you've got Chelsea in 3rd on 24 and 14th place Bournemouth are on 19 points as of recording. Of course, that will change. There'll be a lot more midweek
Wednesday
fixtures.
games.
Yeah, Wednesday games, and then United play West Ham on Thursday as well. But yeah, the league is just so close in the minute, and the fact that if you do lose a game, you just go ahead and win the next one, and you're pretty much back right from where you started. Really, there's not a massive amount of change.
I think Aston Villa's the main case study because they went 4 games without a goal,
Yeah,
and they were bottom of the league, and now they're like 4th.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins still only on 1 goal this season.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, we're still in a title race technically, and that says it all. Really, I think that says it all.
Yeah,
If we'd have won, who do we lose to?
A few teams.
you guys aren't in the title race.
Drew to us.
No, Everton. If we'd been not stupid and scored a goal against Everton, 6 points off a title, same kind of positioning as Chelsea. Do you know what we're saying? Like, we just need to, score against Everton. That would be nice.
No, you guys aren't in the title race. End of story. Right, Sunderland 3, Bournemouth 2. Bournemouth go ahead and lose. They keep on losing at the minute. And
Evan Nilsson.
what a
is
comeback!
it? You see what Evan Nilsson did?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Because that was from Semenyo, no? Or
Yes.
Semenyo would have got the assist or something.
Mm-hmm.
Fuming. I
He's
needed
literally
to
in my
FPL
team.
point. I
Fuming.
know.
Yeah.
He was my captain as well.
Oh,
Who Semenyo was?
Yeah.
That's not
That's
ideal.
He's been
Well,
there
we
2
don't
in a
need to
row.
talk about FPL captains this week. do
No, we don't. We might talk about it later though. But Sunderland 2-0 down at home. Stadium of Light is an absolute fortress to go to and try and get 3 points. They just somehow just seem to come back, get a result, get a point, get 3 points. Against the Bournemouth team who, as we said, have sort of fallen a bit away as of recent. But they are still a decent team. And Sunderland, what a start.
I don't think we've seen a promoted team like Sunderland. The way they went about their transfers, spent a lot. They had to gel a whole load of new players in.
Yeah.
And they've done this well so far is so impressive. I just don't think we've seen anything like it before.
I think their transfer window was similar to yours when you came up, but their performance is similar to what Sheffield United's were when they came up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that kind of
How I put it.
perfect mix. They've recruited very well. Their players hit the ground running. Issue is when we did it. Our players didn't exactly hit the ground
No.
straight
No.
away. We had
No, it
one
took
or
you a
two.
while. But when
I think
When it clicked, we were a good side.
A congested Premier League definitely helps that as well, though.
Oh, definitely. I find it so much more interesting.
you got to think of all these clubs that you mentioned that have come up. The size of Sunderland is just unproportionate.
To
They
Leeds.
are- they are big.
To Leeds.
Size of a club, maybe to Leeds being the exception, but the
There's
size
only
of
3
them
that
as a
come
club.
up.
No,
I
no,
think he's on about like last few years.
yeah, no,
Okay,
recently.
okay.
Like your watch,
Like,
Sheffield
yeah,
United,
Sheffield United's
Luton.
Yeah,
Luton
Luton
definitely.
Actually, Luton aren't as small as clubs as people think they are.
Bournemouth as well, Burnley, like all great clubs, but the history, the size of the stadium, the fan base. Not a lot of clubs come close to Sunderland
Yeah.
and Newcastle and the clubs up there. So for me, this is just them back where they belong.
Tell you what, Sunderland Newcastle is going to be some game.
Yeah,
I'm looking
definitely.
forward to that.
Especially when you've got the players
It's
that play
disappointing,
for
isn't
each team.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Xhaka against Joe Linton, you've got
Bruno.
G, you've got
Miley,
Dan Burn will be up for it. He'll be well up for
Miley, if
it.
he's the amount of yellow cards in that game is
Trey
gonna be
Hume
mental.
definitely would be up for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The yellow cards are going
Ballard.
to be mental.
If Luke O'Nine's ever back from injury, he would smash into someone.
Oh yeah, it would. I think it's this month the game.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you're
must
correct.
Be,
Is it
yeah.
at the Stadium of Light or is it at...
It's at the Stadium of Light, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
even
Oh,
better.
Dan Ballard, he'll kill someone.
Yeah, please. That'd be funny.
But for Bournemouth now, that loss last night against Everton as well, it's 5 league games without a win for them.
In a row.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
It's making my Premier League prediction look better.
Yeah, it is.
I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
for sure.
this.
I had them
thought
14th, I think.
because they started quite strong, didn't they? I
They
thought
did.
had a
Yeah,
good
doing
start.
really well. I'm pretty sure they were in the top 4 at one point.
They were, definitely. They were
Yeah.
like third, I think.
Can I just say I don't rate Evan Nilsson? And I feel like I've said this before. I've said this before and people have shut me down, but I feel like he's just never been that.
I think
good.
he's okay. I just think he's an average Premier League striker, to be honest.
Average.
But that's not. No one said he's good.
I think last season
He scored 10
last
Premier League
se-
goals.
Last
It's not
season
that.
it was solid. It was solid.
Yeah,
last
solid.
season.
Yeah.
I just never really rated him, and I've always kind of said he's not really worth it. And people are like, no, he's good, he's all right, he's average. But
How much
no,
did they spend on him? I don't think it was that much.
I think it was
40.
40 million.
Yeah,
Was it?
was,
Yeah.
it was a
40?
lot of money.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that
He
is. a
was
flop
doing
then.
well at Porto.
'Cause it was Porto.
So, yeah. It was
and we know what happens to the striker as
he
well
was-
at Portuguese.
And when
put in a decent amount
I
of
don't think it was
goals.
40.
When they've got Krupi coming through as well,
Yeah.
it's
Well, yeah,
like,
obviously, but that's creepy.
So I don't think Krupi started at the weekend. I know
No, he
he
started
No, he
last
started
night.
last.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
started
did
last
start the
night.
week.
No, he didn't. No. So, I still think Andoni Iraiola's trying to figure out who his go-to striker is actually now.
Also, Adley's only just come in to
Adley as
replace
well, yeah.
David Brooks.
And then
Yeah.
they've got
Another one.
Unal as well.
Yeah.
They've got so many striking options. You see Tavernier last night?
Yes. Yeah, let's
That's a
talk
bit-
about that.
Yeah, I don't think... Have you two not seen
Nope.
No.
Well, he's got
There were
the-
two other more interesting games for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will get onto those.
So what was it?
I'll go City.
It was at 0-0, I think. He got the ball on the left side.
They were giving him some stick, though, by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sounds of it.
Yeah, but I think he went backwards or something, and the fans were moaning. He turned around and told the fans to.
Yeah, like he put his 2 fingers up and just
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah,
'cause they were
that
giving him
probably
stick.
means his future is limited.
I don't think the
now.
Bournemouth fans are. Yeah, they can't be very pleased.
You
I don't know
can't
what
do
the
that to your
Bournemouth fans
fans.
were saying. I didn't hear it, but
I mean,
Although
if they're
Jack
giving
did the
if they're
same
giving
thing.
him abuse, he in a way has every right to tell him to do one or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'd
Yeah.
recommend people go watch Ted Lasso and the season 2 episode.
Wrong show, mate.
No, Ted Lasso.
No, I'm the
Season-
Gold Show.
No, but watch season 3 where Richmond take on I forget which club it was, but basically I think McAdoo does a similar thing, goes into the stands and grabs a
yeah, I know
fan.
what you're
Full
on
Eric
about.
Dyer style.
I know what
and,
you're talking
and
about.
the speech that Roy Kent makes afterwards about how you don't know what's going on in someone's head, but just because it's too pronged. As a fan, just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you the right to come in and start shout abuse at a player. At the same time, a player, it's unacceptable for him to then react to that.
Right.
So for me,
It's like two rights don't make a.
two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
that's the
you,
saying.
thank
You got
You
there
have
at
to
the
take it
end.
on the chin and just deal with
Yeah.
your rage in a healthy way, like screaming at people on a podcast.
Right, let's move on. Manchester United went ahead and
Yes.
beat Crystal Palace by 2 goals to 1 at Selhurst Park. That is a big 3 points for you guys. That is a good result away from home.
I'm going to go on another tangent
Right.
very briefly. Do you guys remember the Lyon game last season, Europa League?
Yeah.
That was insane.
And everyone puts that down on like lists of like best games since Fergie left at the top or one of the top. It's the worst, one of the worst games I've seen
Because you lose it.
because we lost. We were getting smashed. We got lucky that we got back into that game. We got completely lucky, and I was at that point. By the time we got back into it, I was fuming. And so I don't. When we play that poorly and we win,
Right.
I'm grateful for the points. I'm not happy with the performance, and that is something that we should be setting ourselves higher standards. We win games, and we win games well, because that is Manchester United. That's what we do. It's what we should expect. And just because we've had a few really rough years doesn't mean we should just start thinking, we're not Manchester United. We shouldn't be winning every game. Like we'll take what we can get. No, we're Manchester United. We come out and we play well every week, and we play to win, and we play to dominate. And anything less than that is unacceptable.
Right.
So
Should get you in the changing room. You can be the one doing the.
I guarantee,
the-
from
the
experience,
team
that
talks.
doesn't work. No comments as to what that means. But basically, happy with the 3 points.
Yeah.
We're playing like shit at the moment, and there are a few people that I'd like to point the finger at.
I tell you, there's one player who's certainly not playing bad at the moment. That is Bruno Fernandes, created the most chances in the Premier League, 35, 4 more than any other player. Jeremy Doku's second with
From
31.
centre mid as well, like not even playing that
He's
attacking midfield.
like, he is quality. You put him in any sort of position, and he will put a shift in.
I think when you first said about the Bruno Casemiro or whoever he was next to at the time,
Yeah.
I think you didn't like it at first, did you?
I still don't.
It's working.
Because
I don't think it's that great.
I think Bruno can create lots of chances, but he's just not defensive enough to fit that role.
No.
I initially loved it because I was like, I'll play him from deep. He's just the conductor, and you've got defensive players above. It's not how it's worked out. We will run through midfield every week. and that is frustrating for me.
If he had 2 wing backs, then I think it could work, but he doesn't.
Oh, don't get me fucking started on Diego Dallo. I don't care whose cousin you are. Get the fuck out of Manchester United. You are awful.
Damn,
Oh,
that is
the
some
thing is,
statement.
I don't think Dallo's
He can't
that
play
bad.
left wing back. He hasn't got a left foot. He can't cross. He can't attack with the byline. He's way too defensive.
not
When he
that
gets the
bad,
ball,
is he?
when he gets the
I do
ball in
think
wide
Dorgu's
areas,
much
he just
better.
stops and turns around and passes it backwards again.
I think Dorgu's better than Dallo.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Comfortably.
I've
Oh,
always
no,
liked
that-
Dallo,
I don't-
to be honest. I don't think he's.
No,
a
I'm not
bad-
saying Dallo's bad, but Dorgu is much better.
Dallo is a
I
better
disagree.
Dallo is a better right back than Dorgu is a left midfielder, but we don't play fullbacks.
Right.
He doesn't fit the system. He can't stay. He can't play in these positions.
Do you think maybe it's because Dallo's been at United for so many years that maybe
I used to
because
love
you
him,
guys
I
have
don't
not been
anymore.
doing that well? It's sort of well, he's been here for so many years and he's not Bruno Fernandes level. He can't be that good.
No, he's an inverted wing back in a system that plays wing backs.
Right?
Doesn't work.
No.
No, absolutely not.
I think if we're just talking about playing left wing back / left mid, Dorgu is far better than Dallo.
Thank you.
Right.
Like, far
Yeah.
better.
If we went back to a back four,
Probably better going forward.
if we went back to a back
Probably
four,
and
I'd
back as
happily
well.
play him as a right back, and he'd be great there. And we could do in Ten Hag's system. It worked really well because he
Right.
pushed into the midfield and played inside, and he works quite well in central areas actually.
Okay.
Reasonably well. Like if I was going to fit him in this team, it wouldn't be as left wing back. It'd be as centre mid.
Yeah.
But that's not how it's going to work. So he's got to move on because he doesn't fit the system, and in his current position, he's really shit and he's pissing me off. So, and also, I love Ahmad. Not had the greatest of times recently. I feel like he's better at attacking arees anyway.
Right.
We've got an issue where we've got too many right attacking midfielders, not enough left attacking midfielders. That's a separate problem. But we could do with a wing back on the right as well.
Okay.
Denzel Dumfries would be my dream right
Yeah.
now. I
You
would
could have
sell
had
my-
Giovanni Kender if you didn't bottle the transfer.
Yeah.
yeah, and he knows the system better than anyone, to be fair. But again, left-footed though, so I don't know about that. But yeah, for me, Dallo needs to leave. 2 new wing backs. That whole midfield unit could go.
Right.
Defence I'm reasonably happy with. Attack I'm reasonably happy with. But that creative midfield unit in the middle, apart from maybe Bruno, if you do keep him in that role.
Right.
Although, actually, I'm going to say something rogue here. He is the best player we've had since Sir Alex left. But selling him for 120 million, 150 million, however much you can get out of Saudi for him, could completely build that midfield.
I think
Well,
you
you-
said
And would
Bruno
we
was
be,
catastrophic.
and would we be a better team
No.
by turning him into 4 key players for that starting 11?
Well, you've been linked to quite a few midfielders already ahead of January and obviously the summer.
Yeah.
I also think you can't name many better 10s than Bruno in the world.
No, and I do agree, and it would be, but it's the same thing,
see where
right?
you're coming
When Ozil and Sanchez were at Arsenal, were they one of the best wingers or attacking midfielders in the Premier League?
I think
What-
it's
what-
a
just
completely
answer-
different scenario.
But just answer the question: were
Alexis was. He was one of the best wingers in the league.
they? And Ozil, one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But were Arsenal ever going to win the Premier League with those two in
They
the
also
team?
came second, didn't they, when they had them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a completely different scenario for me.
Oh, sorry, no, I've picked the wrong 2 players. Fucking idiot. Sorry, I meant
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang and Lacazette.
Yeah,
were
I agree with that, but
Arsenal
they're
ever
two poor
going?
attitudes.
But were they ever going to win the Premier League with those 2 in the team?
But
So
Bruno's-
is it
Bruno's
worth
not.
selling one of them to potentially make your chances of winning the Premier
But
League
Bruno-
sooner?
Bruno's
better?
far better than Aubameyang and Lacazette.
More important. He has
Well, and
more.
way
He's
more
far- well, he's
important.
He's far better
important,
than
maybe,
Lacazette.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, Lacazette,
Aubameyang
yeah, I
was
agree.
class.
Aubameyang was class, and people forget that.
No, but I don't think he was world class. I think Bruno is world class.
I don't
I'd
know.
argue
I'm not saying
Aubameyang
I'd do
was.
it. I'm just saying I'd consider it.
In
He
the-
got
not
gold.
really.
He got golden boot, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah,
but
he
I
did.
don't
Yeah, I
think-
think
He's a-
I think
he's
if
a
you
good
get a
player.
Premier League golden boot, you
You
can
look
have
at
the tag of world
strikers
class.
that were in that era. You got Kane, Lewandowski, Benzema. He's nowhere near any of them.
I'd like to end on one last point if I
Right.
can, and I'll ask
Yeah,
Lloyd
we
to
are
move on
moving
because we are
on
moving on.
after this.
Mark Goldbridge made an interesting suggestion that I agree with. Given both players aren't playing well or not playing at all, loan deal swap for January for 6 months, no buy options. Baleba and Mainu swap.
Right.
Mainu on loan to
They would
Brighton,
never say
Bale-
yes
not
to
FIFA.
that.
but he's not playing well, and he's on the
Why
verge of
would
being
Brighton
dropped
Say yes to that.
because they get the better deal technically.
No,
Mainu,
they're
Mainu,
No, they lose
They're,
Baleba.
they're going
but
to
they
want.
get Mainu
No,
on
they're
loan
gonna-
They
for
lose
6
I
months.
think
Baleba.
they're gonna want straight cash. Like the way
There's
way
no buy
Bright-
option. It's just a loan for 6 months.
The way
Right.
the way
You
Bright-
get a player who can play really well. Baleba's not playing well, and we get the player that Amorim wants.
Okay.
You're getting. They're not like for like.
No.
And
No.
That's the point. Then they've not. Then Brighton loses 6. They
Yeah.
lose their system. They lose.
and
But
the,
they must have another
yeah,
option in that midfield, surely.
the way Brighton are run,
Yeah, squad, sorry.
the way Brighton are run, the whole money ball stuff is to make money,
Yeah.
and they would, and if they were to do that, they wouldn't make as much money as if they were just
Totally
to
agree.
sell him straight.
But in May, Baleba goes back. having played for Manchester United and potentially put in some really good performances and potentially Man United might want to buy. And Merino goes back and he would have had the game time. That
Anyway, we're going to have to move on.
What's the downside? That was all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're going to have to move on.
That's the point. There's no downside for yours. There's a full downside for Brighton.
There is no full downside for Brighton.
We have got to move on, seriously.
Yeah, I've got to go
on.
soon.
West Ham United 0, Liverpool 2. Liverpool
Bro finally won a game.
win. We won a Premier League game.
And Isak scored.
And Alexander Isak scored, which was a great goal too. I was very much so impressed with the finish.
Well, Lloyd, before your Champions League game last week, was it Champions League?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were slotting before that.
Yeah. No.
And something's changed, hasn't it?
Something's changed, yeah. The jury is still out for me. Give him tonight, see what happens. Well, by the time this comes out, we will all know whether Liverpool have gone ahead and beaten Sunderland.
Yeah.
4-1 at home to PSV, first of all, is embarrassing. And yeah, our worst run of form since 1952.
Really?
Was that 3 wins in the last 12? And quite frankly, I didn't think he was going to make the changes. I thought he was just going to stick with the same players and keep going because that is all that he had showed before the West Ham game. Changed it, it worked. We've got to win the next 2 games for him to win me back. That's my thoughts on it.
Didn't Virtus get man of the match?
He did get man of the match, but
No one's talking about that.
this is the thing, right? Loads of people were saying he had a great game, which, you know, he linked up play well in the first half. He should have scored a goal. Second half, I felt like he went a little bit missing. I think it's just more people are getting behind the player, wanting to back the player because they are seeing positive moments all the time, and then overpraising him. There were multiple Liverpool players on that football pitch for me who played better. Joe Gomez at right back, slots in, gets an assist, looks like he's played there all season. He was great. McAllister in midfield, who's been atrocious this season, to put it blunt. I've not seen a drop-off from a midfielder like that in quite some time. But he had a really good game too. Canate as well at centre-back looked really, really solid.
Well, that's because Real Madrid have dropped the interest. He's interested again now, isn't he?
Shot.
Yeah, we'll see. But, you know, Canate is a good centre-half. He's just had a really bad run of form, and I think he can turn it around. Albeit, who knows, I might be saying something different next week if we go ahead and lose against Sunderland and Leeds. But we've picked up a win, which is good. But yeah, I am still, for now, Arne Slot out because 4-1 at home to PSV. Previously losing 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest. Previously losing 3-0 away against Manchester City. Also getting us knocked out the Carabao Cup by playing a starting 11 that was okay, but the bench was full of academy players. Like, didn't want to take that competition seriously. He can win me back, but
Do you play Spurs soon by any chance?
we do.
Dr. Tottenham's here for you, don't worry.
We do play Spurs away from home. I think it's on the 20th of December. So
we're going to play you at home when we're not on great form.
And they'll put
Dr.
six.
Tottenham
They'll put 6
shot.
past you again.
Yeah, this Sunderland game is.
Oh no, don't worry.
Yeah, this Sunderland game is so important for us because if we win that and then we go to Leeds and we win, we've hit a bit of form, and then maybe that's the turning point. I thought the Real Madrid and Aston Villa 2 games would be the turning point. Clearly it wasn't because we lost 3 games after that.
I think a big talking point now is Salah.
Yes, not in the starting 11.
So would you?
We talked about this before as
Yeah.
well.
Would you put him back in for the Sunderland game or?
No.
Because who played
we
on that
said
right
this.
side instead? Was it
Soboslai.
Szoboszlai?
We said, should Salah get dropped? And you said no.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, originally I thought his numbers were still good in terms of his creating chances. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't putting the ball in the back of the net, which was very frustrating to see.
Yeah.
But he was still creating a lot of chances for his teammates. But it gets to a point, and it got to a point after the Nottingham Forest game and the PSV game where I sort of thought, something's got to change here. Some players need to be taken out for a game just to see if it works. And he was one of them, and he stayed on the bench the whole time.
Oh, did he not get subbed on?
No, didn't get subbed on at all. He was on the bench for the full 90 minutes. And yeah, we played better. Don't get me wrong, we weren't scintillating. It wasn't.
And it was
great.
West Ham.
It was West Ham United, yeah, who, you know, have looked better under
I mean,
Nuno, but still
finally
not
you beat
great.
Nuno.
Yes.
So it took you-
He's finally
took your
beaten a
time.
Portuguese manager as well, which is amazing. But yeah, 2-0 win for us. I'm pleased. We'll find out next week if Arne Slot still is Liverpool manager. Because if he doesn't win this game tonight, I think from what the reports were, the ultimatum was he has to win both games or he will be gone.
I think you're very quickly as well going to go from being a right side dominant team with Salah and Trent on that side to going to a left side dominant team. And I think Gyokeres will have a role very soon in your team. I think.
Yeah,
You got-
You've got Verts as a left 10 that can work. You've got Gakpo, who's been great all season anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You've got even the strikers, Isak and Ekatike, are both known for being good on the left hand side.
Yeah.
So I think
Left channel.
you'll be very good. It's a synonym. Your left hand side will be the key source of goals, I think, coming in the future. And I think Gyokeres will have a spot in the team soon.
Most definitely.
Is what I'm saying.
No, I agree. He played well. And then Gakpo, put some respect on his name, Liverpool fans.
Almost-
I'm
I
looking
almost-
at our own fan base, seriously.
Almost took him out my FPL.
The
so.
amount of Liverpool fans that are like, drop him, don't start him before the West Ham game. He's got more goal contributions
Yeah,
than any other
He's
Liverpool
been
player.
your best attacker.
100%,
been your
without a
best
doubt.
attacker.
Ekatike gets loads of praise. Gakpo's been better than Hugo
Yeah.
Ekatike. There, I said it.
I think it says a lot when you signed him and all United fans were pissed because we wanted him.
I was so buzzing. I can't lie.
Oh
When
yeah,
we got
because
him.
it just came out of nowhere,
Yes,
didn't
it
it?
did.
Because we were linked with him for
It
fucking
did.
And then
ages. he
Fab
went to Liverpool.
dropped the "Here we go" from nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fuming. And it says a lot because he is a good player.
He's a good player. Let's move on. Tottenham.
Oh dear.
Let's talk.
Which one?
Fulham.
Well, let's get started with the Fulham one, then we can talk about the Newcastle one as well.
Ronnie's words last
Yeah.
week. For last year, whenever I've been to a game.
When I go to games, we normally do all right and we don't lose, but we lost in that game.
Wise words there, mate.
I also said to my mate at the game, I said, I just can't see us, because I was in my head, I was like, we're obviously going to lose to Newcastle away because how bad we are there.
Yeah.
So there's no way we lose 4 games in a row, so I could only see us beating Fulham. But then it just happened the other way around, classic Spurs style. But
Well, he didn't win against Newcastle.
yeah, but he didn't lose. Is the whole point.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in when there are draws that you win, there are draws that you lose.
Right.
That was a draw that we won. Anyway.
Yes.
That's a good point.
No, I don't agree, but fair enough.
What was that? But yeah, Fulham. But it just came. We conceded 2 goals in the first 6 minutes. Like it's
Yeah.
not hard to figure out. It was just poor mistakes, literally right from the off, and you spent 90 minutes of the game trying to recover from it. That's all it was. Literally all it was. Fulham could have sat back from the 60th minute onwards, and they would have won, and they did win anyway, even though they didn't. But it was bad.
Yeah.
Even that Vicario one, where everyone's blaming him, I still think it's his fault mostly. But there are so many opportunities for that to not have been a goal. Obviously, Vicario could have kicked out for a throw-in. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I completely understand that. Before that, there was a long ball that went over the top. It went past 10 outfield players on the pitch, all 10. It went over all 10 because the line was so high up, and they spotted it straight away. It goes over the top. Vicario comes out. Correct thing. Doesn't boot it out. Wrong. Then he tries to kick it out. It should have got off the ground. Somehow, he's so bad that it doesn't go off the ground. But then it doesn't go to the player that scores.
Right.
There's another 10 seconds where he plays it off to Harry Wilson and then he shoots.
Yeah.
Danzo and Van der Ven are both stood there, not going back on the line, whilst Vicario's not even in his own penalty area.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think Danzo more than Van der Ven because Danzo was closer. I don't know why Danzo doesn't think I need to get to I need to protect the line here because there's no offside rule. If you drop back, he's the last man now. He's the goalkeeper. That goal really annoyed me.
Still think, even though it was an open goal, that is still an unreal finish
great
from Harry
finish.
Wilson.
Harry Wilson's got one of the best left foots.
He's got that in his locker, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he's one of the best set piece takers in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I do
He's-
remember
he's got a great-
certain
His one
Derby
derby,
County
yeah.
goal against Man United years ago. That was a wonderful
oh yeah, because he came
finish.
through your academy, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. No, he's a decent player and big result for Fulham there.
Yeah,
So you
huge.
mentioned the centre halves, Danso and Van der Ven. How much of an impact did Christian Romero make?
I
for you?
really don't like Danzo. I've switched my opinion in him. I really don't like Danzo. On the ball, I just can't. This is going to be a theme throughout this. On the ball, I just can't take it. He
Right.
can't kick the ball properly. There was a point where he had to clear it, and he just toe punted it.
Right.
It was. I was infuriating. In a free back where you don't have the ball, completely get Danzo. He's great, unbelievable. But in a game where you want to dominate the ball, Danzo is not the one you want
not the
there.
one.
He really isn't the one. Honestly, everyone was complaining about Jagerson, the way he couldn't use the ball for Ange. I think Jagerson would be better on the ball than Danzo. I really do. And
Do you
when he
guys
comes
still
back,
have Draggers in? Or is he
yeah,
gone?
he's back from injury now.
Okay.
He's back in training. I'd rather him start over Danzo. I'd rather us call up. Realistically, I'd rather us call back Vuskovic and start him.
Oh yeah, he would be the one for me.
He would be great, but I don't expect us to do that anyway.
No.
But yeah, the midfield, we try to replicate the PSG game. Obviously, you can't do that in the Premier League when it's a team like PSG where you expect to not have the ball and hit him on the counter. Obviously, you can't do that twice. That's why we revert back to a 4-3-3 against Newcastle, and it worked. Just don't ever do a 4-4-2 again, for the love of God. I loved it against PSG. Against PSG, Bergvall and Gray both played, and they both played amazing. Against Fulham, you just couldn't.
Yeah.
The difference.
I think for me, you got to play two, and those two should be Polinia and Bentancur.
This is the second. This is the second thing that I'm on about. Polinia, I've switched on Polinia now. I'd rather play Bentancur than Polinia.
Fucking hell, okay, Jesus Christ.
Because again, and Polinia's another one on the ball. He just can't pass the ball, and it's just so aggravating to watch. He's an amazing ball winner. He's honestly probably the best player in the world at winning the ball. But other than that, and passing and on the ball, he really struggles. He really struggles.
I mean, Bentancur got very unlucky with that penalty last night.
Against Newcastle, I thought he was really good.
Never a penalty.
He was really good against
Newcastle.
I mean, I said to you before we recorded this what I think you guys should do. A 4-3-3 that transitions to a 3-4-3. Polinia be the deepest midfielder that drops into a back three and allow Porro and Udogie to get forward and get to the byline.
I think the fullback is fine how it is, because you can tell under Ange it was always working. I know that the goal record was poor, but the back line when they were together, that back four were great. They were all great together. Leave that as it is. Just don't touch it. The problem for me is the midfield. The midfield is a big problem because there's no fluidity there, and they can't seem to get a midfield three together. I would say Bentancur, Sarr, and Simmons is currently what I would go with. I do really like Bergvall though, so also Bergvall could go into that.
But I feel like Bergvall could be.
He was great against Newcastle.
I don't know how good is Simmons defensively. I haven't watched him.
No, he's not good defensively. That's not my point.
So do you want another body in there who's a bit more solid in deeper areas?
Yeah, so it'd be between Simmons or Bergvall. That's what it would be.
Why not go rogue and play Sarr, Gray, Bergvall?
We tried that. It don't work.
Does it not?
No.
I do really like Archie Gray though, and I really think there's a future for him in the 6, but he just needs to get a bit more.
I was going to go with Sarr in the 6 and Gray in the 8.
No. Sarr's not a 6. Sarr's not a 6 at all.
No?
He's an 8. He's a box crashing 8.
No, most certainly be the other way around. Final game to talk about. Fulham 4, Manchester City 5. We're going to very quickly talk about this. I didn't watch the game.
I watched it.
I watched the last
But
2
that
minutes.
is absolutely crazy. The fact that City could have scored more as well. Haaland hit the woodwork twice.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
Just keep on hitting the woodwork. Keep on not scoring, please. I beg you.
Why couldn't he scored at the weekend?
I know.
This game gives me hope for Barclays Premier League football.
Yes.
For me, this season has been the most Barclay season since a Barclay season.
I mean,
that sounds really odd, but
it just felt like a Fulham equaliser was coming. Especially
all
when they
their
got
goals as well, just smashed.
Chuck Queasy, by the way.
Yeah.
Good player.
Yeah, he's a good player, yeah.
Smashed it. Iwobi smashes it. They all just
some great goals. And
did Smith Rowe get 2 as well?
He got one.
He got
scored
one
a header from outside the box almost.
Yeah.
They're just an unbelievable game of football. I was looking at it at half time. Were they 5-1 up at the break?
5-1.
Sorry,
No,
4-1. Was it 4-1 or 3-1?
3-1.
3-1.
And then they went 5-1 up, right?
Yeah.
And Fulham managed to pull it back to 5-4. I mean, if you're a Manchester City fan in the away and even watching on the TV, you're like, oh my God, should we bottle it here?
Vardy made clearance off the line, didn't he?
Yeah.
I would also say I think City's attack is one of the best in the world, and their defence is just average. It actually is just average.
That's the thing that's going to hinder them in a title race.
The defence is quite poor. I know the names there are good. Like Gavardio is brilliant. Diaz, he's not one of the best in the world anymore, but he's definitely still good. And you've got other players in there.
I feel like the fullbacks.
Nunes is okay.
Yeah, but he's not a right.
Right. Can I ask?
Going forward,
right?
Nunes is pretty good as a right back.
Yes.
You said this about it's the most Barclays season ever. Can we go back to the days, and I can kind of say, it's Barclays, that we didn't really give a shit how good our defences were. Do you remember when Gibbs and Koscielny and Maitland-Niles played for Arsenal with defence? Like
Koscielny was a good player.
He was all right, but who wants good defenders? Why can't we go back to shit defenders and just all out attacking
Let's just
football?
sack off Vidic and Ferdinand, shall we?
Let's just sack them off.
No, but do you know what I mean, though?
Let's sack off the 15 goals
why are we
conceded by
playing? Why are we
Mourinho.
playing 4 centre backs? Arsenal playing 4 centre backs. Why can't we go back to having just 2 centre backs and play attacking football, have attacking wing backs, and just go and play football?
They're the kings of the world. You can sack off as well.
Get out. I say it again.
We'll play Morato. We'll play Morato every game and concede about 5 goals.
Fullbacks didn't exist before Barclays, did they?
No, because it was
John Arisa doesn't exist.
No, I'm not saying that.
He's not here.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, nowadays it's either 5 at the backs or centre mids and centre backs playing out wide and trying to control games, or just trying to defend out, or defenders scoring world. Go out and play good football.
Teams are still doing that though. I feel like we've gone on a bit of a tangent, but I am just going to talk quickly. Nuno Mendes and Hakimi for PSG. They're
Yeah,
so
great.
attacking.
More of that. All of
But
them.
then, like, you know, we got Milos Kerkez at the moment. He's very attacking. We had Joe Gomez, who isn't but he's still got forward and got an assist. Like, it's still
It's
happens.
mainly the Cities and the Arsenals of the world that piss me off. It's Pep.
Yeah, the
Right, can
Arsenals.
Pep's
can
ruined
Pep
football.
fuck off?
Hate to Arsenal.
Have we not had enough of Pep now? Can he fuck off now? Like, you
Yeah, but
ruin
if he-
football, you win everything, you take away, you try and take away our legs, just
I am
fuck
for
off.
City.
If
I'm
he
for
was
City.
your, if he was
come
your
on.
manager,
Pep
you'd
is
love
unreal,
him.
man.
No,
You'd
I
love
want him to
him if
fuck
you're
off.
your
Anyway.
This is why I've got started watching rugby, because it's way better.
we have got to move on.
I'm for City.
Yeah. Let's
doing
talk
predictions?
predictions.
Right.
Rightio. This weekend, Aston Villa are up against Arsenal in the half-12 kickoff.
Oh, I reckon this got a late goal in it.
1-0 Villa. Come on. Come on.
I reckon it's got a late goal in it. I'm
Yeah?
going to say 2-1 Arsenal.
Begin the demise.
2-1
Begin the
Arsenal.
demise.
1-0 Arsenal.
Okay. I reckon 1-1.
Yes.
I think Villa can get something.
Please.
Bournemouth against Chelsea.
2-1 Bournemouth.
Really?
Wow.
That's how
Two-
football works, mate.
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
I'm going to go 2-2.
I'm going to go 2-2 as well. I think there'll be some goals in that one. Everton against Nottingham Forest.
3-1 Everton.
1-0 Everton.
Cheers, boys. If I'm on it, I'm going to go 1-1.
Yeah.
It's got David Moyes, Sean Dyche. It's going to be an awful
Okay.
game of football.
Pickford
Yeah.
has a
And it's
worldie
just got-
again.
It's just got a 1-1 written all over it for me.
Everton are very Barclays. Just a world-class goalkeeper, shit
But
defenders, but a world-class goalkeeper. and
Everton
then
are very Premier
But I
fun,
will- I will-
fun
yes.
attacking midfielders and
I will
wingers.
say lately we seem to be a bit better away from home than we are
Right,
at home, and
okay.
Everton aren't great at home.
Good
Tell
point.
you what.
1-0 Forest.
To keep that in mind, 1-0 Everton. Man City against Sunderland.
I think Phil Foden masterclass. 3-1 City.
Yeah.
100-0 Sunderland.
100-0 Sunderland.
No.
Can you take goal difference into account for predictions?
1-0 Sunderland.
1-0
I
Sunderland.
refuse to back City.
Wow.
I would never back City.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be an off game for Sunderland. I'm gonna say 3-0 City.
Right.
I do think Foden will have an unreal season this year.
Yeah, he seems
Unreal. He
to
currently
be going
Unreal.
well.
Currently,
for
he's
him.
average.
I am going to
Really
go
not.
3-1
Overrated.
Manchester City. Leeds United against Liverpool.
Surely you beat Leeds.
So I've backed you. I've put 3 Liverpool players in because I thought these 3 games, you've got 3 easy opponents, you'd win 3 times and get lots of good points.
Right.
You definitely concede. Definitely.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Liverpool.
I back 3-1, yeah.
2-1
Okay.
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool as well, I think.
I can
reckon
really
it'll
see
be
you
close.
concede 2 goals.
I think
though.
I
can
reckon
really
you'll
see
go
it.
1-0 down and score 3 in the second half.
Yeah. Wolves against Man United.
5-0 United.
5-0.
It is Wolves.
It's Wolves.
No, but
No,
like,
it's
not in
fucking
terms of
Wolves.
Wolverhampton Wanderers in what I think. It's what he thinks.
right, yeah.
I'm gonna say
It's Wolves.
3-0 Wolves. 3-0 Wolves.
No,
3-0
stick
Man
with it,
United.
stick
3-0
with
Man
it.
United.
Okay.
3-0 Man United.
2-1 United.
Yeah.
We're not conceding to Wolves. I'm sorry, we're not.
Famous
I feel like
last
I'm
words.
agreeing with Ronnie a lot. I'm going to say 2-1
It's just ball knowledge.
United
You
as
can't
well.
help yourself.
So those are all of the predictions for this week.
Oh,
Let's-
dear.
Do we have to
This
talk
is-
about FPL?
we are going to quickly talk FPL.
Well, yeah, because
Let's mention it because me and Kian triple captained a certain Erling Haaland.
against Leeds,
And,
I knew that was going to happen.
Failed.
he didn't score.
and it looks
He
like.
supports Leeds. His dad's a Leeds player. Just don't see it.
I
But
mean,
he was benched in the midweek, you know. That's what made me think he's just going to go absolutely crazy. And he saved it for the midweek game.
it's like.
I don't think he stepped away from trying to score. By the way,
No,
I just
of course not.
I just think there's something in the back of his mind where it's like,
Maybe.
I
it's
think
my
we've-
childhood club.
So just to give a little bit of context. Sorry, go on, up to you. Don't say this.
Right, I was going to say about the FPL forfeit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be me, innit?
It's going to be you, yeah.
Spoons,
24 hours, yeah.
1 pint takes an
That's
hour.
not a forfeit. That's a reward. That's not-
Yeah, but I'm in my overdraft, so it is a forfeit. So I can't actually buy many drinks. I've got to sit in spoons.
Last week, I've had a certain number of points. This week, I'm only 4 behind. It's been two games.
Okay.
I had 20 points all week last week. I had a stinker.
Christ.
The only
Are they
people...
both in December? Those points.
That last week.
Game week
is
13,
November.
November.
Oh, that's rubbish. Okay.
I
So
know.
This week, I'm doing quite well, actually, so far.
I'm on like 46
I had
already.
Kudus and Volkswagen on my bench. So there's 15 points.
Ooh.
Kirkes,
Last week.
the only player to get
Volkswagen
over
got
3
assist.
points was Kirkes, who got me
he's
6.
in mine. So
Yeah.
But this week, Pickford's already kept a clean sheet, Semenyo's got 4 points, and Volkswagen's got 5.
That's
So that's
happy
not too
days.
bad.
Well, for this week, I've got Haaland captain. Did well.
Yeah.
I subbed Reinders in last minute because Sarr was injured. I didn't even know he was injured.
There's a-
Semenyo got me 4 points. Krupi got me 2.
Who's got a really good game next week?
Whoever's playing Wolves.
whoever's
You.
playing Spurs.
Man United.
Yeah.
There's a person I wanted to
Bruno.
triple captain next week, and I forget who it was.
Right.
Bruno. against
No,
Wolves.
it's not Bruno. It's somebody else. It's not United because
Who
I don't.
knows?
I wouldn't use
It
triple
must be a
captain on
City
United.
player then.
It's not. I don't use City
No,
players. I have used City players in over 2
He's the only
years.
one that don't have Haaland. So.
It's got to be a City player.
I forgot, actually, you know what? Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to find out. You keep talking.
I'm pretty sure you are the only person. Igor Thiago got me 13 points.
Quality player.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes got me 11. Van Hecke got me 6. Mateta got me 6. And then apart from that, everyone else got less than that. I mean, triple captain in Haaland, he does that. It's very underwhelming. But the good news is there's 2 triple captains this season instead of 1. So it's not like you just play it once and then that's it. You've got another chance. We've got another opportunity, Kian, to try and get higher up.
I know when I'm using my first one. It's going to be next week.
City Burnley.
Next week is not City Burnley.
What is it?
It's Newcastle Burnley.
Oh,
Voltemada.
That is
Triple captain.
You know what? Do that.
Fair enough.
And I've got 3 Spurs players I need to put on.
Right.
Who are playing Brentford. So
How did you get on, Ronnie? Do you know at all?
Don't know. Don't care. I've clocked out.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. And on that note, that's a perfect way to end it. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Gold Show on the Blue Podcast Network. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time we upload a video, and go check out all of our other social media for some more content. Cheers. See you later.